जोरदार तालियों से हम सर का स्वागत करते हैं। नमस्कार, सुस्वागत। विश्वविद्यालय शिक्षा में खेल युवाओं के एकीकृत व्यक्तित्व के विकास में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाते हैं, जिसमें शरीर, मन और आत्मा शामिल है। श्री अंकुशराव जी कदम सर का यहाँ पर आगमन हुआ है। जिसमें शरीर, मन और आत्मा शामिल है। तदनुसार प्रतिस्पर्धी खेलों में विश्वविद्यालय के छात्रों की सक्रिय भागीदारी दैनंदिन जीवन में भी स्वस्थ प्रतिस्पर्धा की भावना पैदा करते हैं। इसके लिए यह आवश्यक है कि देश के विश्वविद्यालय के युवाओं को खेल और शारीरिक गतिविधियों के माध्यम से राष्ट्रीय मंच पर एक साथ लाने की आवश्यकता है, ताकि युवा ऊर्जा को रचनात्मक दिशा में एक राष्ट्र निर्माण प्रक्रिया के रूप में निर्देशित किया जा सके। ऐसा ही मंच एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडियन यूनिवर्सिटी सभी युवाओं के लिए दिया है। उसके तहत ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी स्पोर्ट सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट 2021-22 का आयोजन एमजीएम यूनिवर्सिटी औरंगाबाद में किया गया था, जिसके लिए आप सभी यहाँ पर उपस्थित हैं। शुरुआती के 3 साल के अंदर ही AIU ने एमजीएम यूनिवर्सिटी में इन 3 खेलों का आयोजन करना तय किया है। जनवरी-फरवरी 2022 में ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी क्रिकेट कंपटीशन होने वाला था, पर कोविड के कारण हो न सका। ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट जो 1 मार्च से 4 मार्च 2022 मतलब आज ख़त्म हुआ, ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी गोल्फ टूर्नामेंट जो मार्च 2022 के आखिर में होगा। आज के कार्यक्रम के लिए श्री मल्लिकार्जुन प्रसन्ना, स्पेशल IG औरंगाबाद रेंज, श्री अंकुशराव जी कदम, कुलपति एमजीएम विद्यापीठ, डॉक्टर प्रवीण सूर्यवंशी, डेप्यूटी डीन एमजीएम मेडिकल कॉलेज एंड हॉस्पिटल, डॉक्टर आशीष गाड़ेकर, रजिस्ट्रार एमजीएम यूनिवर्सिटी उपस्थित है। हम इस कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत राष्ट्रगीत से करेंगे। मैं सभी को विनती करता हूँ कि आप सभी आपके जगह पर खड़े हो जाएं।
सावधान, राष्ट्रगान शुरू कर। भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की। परेड विश्राम।
आज के हमारे प्रमुख अतिथि श्री मल्लिकार्जुन प्रसन्ना जी का हम आप सबको परिचय करवाते हैं। मैं आमंत्रित करता हूँ कोमल पारिक जी को।
K.M. Mallika Prasanna is an IPS officer of 2000 batch. The IG has served as SDPO Kanchanapur, North Tripura district, and as an additional SP Dhalai district, Tripura between 2000 and 2004, and has organized, participated in many counter-insurgency operations in close coordination with the CPMFs. Sir has served as SDPO Dharona and additional SP Gadchiroli, where he planned, organized, and participated in many anti-Naxal operations. Sir has served as SP of Sindhudurg and Satara district as an DCP zones, Zone 10 and Zone 9, and DCP STF in Mumbai. As the longest serving additional CP crime Mumbai, he was instrumental in neutralizing many modules and organized crimes, syndicates, and adverted major crimes affecting the public order and tranquility. He also had organized the first national conference on cyber crime control C4 in Mumbai. He co-authored the Maha Cyber Initiative and one of its kind projects in the country being implemented to create a cyber safe and secure ecosystem in the state of Maharashtra. Served as Special IGP Nagpur Range while holding the additional charge of IG SRPF from 2018 to 2020. Serving as Special IGP Aurangabad Range since September 2020, introduced the project Constable First, empowering the constabulary, which constitute 94% of police force, to make the police system people-centric. In a career spanning 21 years, served in diverse assignments in rural and metropolitan regions covering anti-insurgency and anti-Naxal operations, and many more such assignments. The IG has been striving hard to improve the service delivery system by integrating the management principles of public and private governance and by capacity building. Sir has been a recipient of DG Insignia, Police Mandal of Meritorious Service, Internal Security Service Mandal, and Khatartar Seva Medal. Thank you. And now I request Shri Ankushji Kadam sir to felicitate today's chief guest, Shri K.M. Prasanna sir.
धन्यवाद सर। ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट 2021-22 का रिपोर्ट आप सबके सामने फिर से एक बार मैं कोमल पारिक जी को विनती करता हूं कि प्रस्तुत करें।
Respected Shri Mallika Prasanna, IPS, Special IG Aurangabad Range, Shri Ankushji Kadam sir, Honorable Chancellor MGM University, Dr. Praveen Suryavanshi, Deputy Dean, MGM Medical College and Hospital, Dr. Ashish Gadekar, Registrar, MGM University, invited guests, coaches, managers, participants, HOIs and HODs, staff of MGM, and all the students and dear friends. I shall be presenting the tournament report of All India Inter-University Soft Tennis Tournament Men and Women 2021 and 2022, conducted by MGM University on behalf of Association of Indian Universities, that is AIU. MGM University got the intimation of the tournament from AIU in the month of September 2021. We started the preparations and sent the first instruction to all the universities on 30th December 2021 and the general instructions on 18th February 2022. To begin with, 32 universities registered their entries. However, finally due to various reasons, including COVID-19 restrictions, 21 universities arrived for the tournament from 27th February 2022 onwards. Spirited 101 boys, 49 girls, and 38 team managers and coaches around all over the country graced the tournament with their presence. The opening ceremony was organized on 1st March 2021 and the tournament was declared open by Professor Dr. KVS Sharma, Honorable VC of Maharashtra, National Law University, Aurangabad. The matches were started from 2nd March onwards. In this sport, each team consists of 6 players and the matches are played either on the best of 7 or best of 9 games. A total of 11 matches were played by the girls team, including of 9 games, including the final, which was played between Anna University Chennai versus Maharishi Dyanand University Rohtak, Haryana. Boys teams played 19 matches and the final was played between Gujarat Technological University Ahmedabad against Punjabi University Patiala. The results of the matches will be announced shortly. The referees and the officials were arranged from the Soft Tennis Association Aurangabad and All India Soft Tennis Federation. The tournament has been a great exciting event as there were so many closely fought contests. And total of 151 participants played of total 30 matches over a period of 3 days. It was a wonderful experience as the players and the coaches from across the country met and played and learned a lot from each other. We congratulate all and wish them all the very best. Thank you.
इस पश्चात मैं विनती करता हूँ स्पेशल आईजी श्री मल्लिकार्जुन प्रसन्ना जी से कि आप सभी खिलाड़ियों को इस वक्त मार्गदर्शन करें और उनका मनोबल बढ़ाएं।
एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडियन यूनिवर्सिटीज़ के माध्यम से 1 से 4 मार्च 2022 तक आयोजन किया ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट का समारोह में उपस्थित श्री अंकुश राव कदम जी, चांसलर एमजीएम यूनिवर्सिटी, डॉक्टर प्रवीण सूर्यवंशी, डेप्यूटी डीन एमजीएम हॉस्पिटल, डॉक्टर आशीष गाडेकर, रजिस्ट्रार एमजीएम यूनिवर्सिटी, Colonel Pradeep Kumar, Organizing Secretary of AU Soft Tennis Tournament, other dignitaries on the dais, all student participants, coaches, referees, managers, officials and friends. MGM University is known for its academic excellence, industry placements, world-class infrastructure, quality faculty, and vibrant campus life. By successfully organizing this tournament, the institution has added one more feather to its cap of long list of accomplishments, for which I wholeheartedly congratulate the Chancellor, the Registrar, and the entire team, sir. Sports is about discipline. Sports is about passion. Sports is about perseverance. You must have heard of I'm just like taking you back slightly. You must have heard of one cricketer by name Praveen Tambe. He was a cricketer, leg spinner from Mumbai. Started at the age of 20, playing in gully cricket for the next 21 years. He wanted to represent Mumbai. He didn't get an opportunity to represent for the next 21 years, but he didn't give up. Kept on pursuing his passion of playing cricket. At the age of 41, he was selected for Rajasthan Royals IPL team. Thereafter, for the next 1.5 years, he did not get a chance to play. Ultimately, he gets a chance, plays for Rajasthan Royals, wins Man of the Match award, and had a glorious 1-year season. This is about perseverance. This is about following one's dreams relentlessly. I don't have to tell much about this. Sports is also about understanding one's strengths and working on one's weaknesses and also working on your opponent's weaknesses. And it's also about strategizing. I don't know how many of you must have heard of this story about David versus Goliath. So I'll try to be as brief as possible. There was this famous battle fought between Israelis and Palestinians in 11th century BC on the valley of Elah. So Palestinians with their army were occupying the southern edge of this Bethlehem, and the Israelis occupying the northern ridge of this Bethlehem. Wait for the other party to initiate the battle for 40 years. In this battle, attacking means coming down the ridge and then climbing up. It's almost like suicidal. So no side takes the initiative. They wait for the next 40 days. Finally, they decide, like, no, instead of going for a full-fledged war, let us go for what is called single combat. So the rules of the game are that you select the best soldier from either side, let them fight among each other. Whoever wins, that side will declare the victory. Goliath comes, very strong man, veteran. Everybody from his camp and from the opposite camp are so scared of him. He comes with a full body armor, carrying sword, covering his entire body with little space on his forehead and for his eyes. Seeing him, nobody from Israel sides come forward. So, at the end of the waiting game, one frail-looking shepherd boy comes out. He was never trained in warfare. He was a shepherd. Everybody is like awestruck. This boy comes out, he picks up 5 stones, and with his leather sling shoots one stone. He doesn't go towards Goliath. Goliath has been inviting him, come near me, let us have like a 1-to-1 fight. He shoots one stone from a distance. With one stone, it hits the point between his 2 eyes on his forehead. Goliath falls down. This David goes, using his opponent's sword, he kills him. Thereafter, Israel declares victory. So, point I'm trying to make here is that sports are life. It's all about playing to one's strengths, not to the opponent's strengths. So during this 3-4 day long tournament, I'm sure you must have played to your strength. So coming back to our today's matches, be it like cricket, for every bowler, there is a strategy used by the batsman. For every batsman, there will be a strategy used by the fielding side. So it's all about working on one's strengths and exploiting the opponent's weaknesses. Sports is also about understanding rules and planning to the rules and using those rules to one's advantage. In one-day cricket competition, these field restrictions were used for the first time in 96. Sri Lankan team, they understood it. Ramesh Kalvitarana and Sanat Jayasuriya, they came onto the scene before anybody realizes. They trailblaze, ultimately they win the championship and go back. I don't know how many of you have heard of this Vivek Ranadive, a software engineer from Bombay, who goes and settles in California, Silicon Valley, and he trains his daughter. Maharashtrians are very short in height. He trains his daughter under friends who are not physically very strong in basketball game in US. He was basically software engineer. He analyzes the data using this big data analytics. He comes out with his own tactic, and then he comes to an understanding that this basketball court is 94 feet long. Invariably, only 24% of the court is used to defend, whereas 76% of the court is seated. So using his own logic, he trains his team. With this team, the so-called underdogs, they went on to win even the junior level national championship. So sports is all about understanding rules in minutest detail and using it to one's advantage. There was an analysis made of all the battles fought in the history throughout the world between strong teams and the weak teams. In all conventional wars, the weak team, the success rate in case of weak team was around 28.5%. So in majority, 70% of the cases, only the strong team, the numerically strong, even otherwise also strong, this team always tasted victory over the weak teams. However, in unconventional wars, the success rate of these weak teams increased from 28.3% to 63.6%. Shivaji, Chhatrapati Shivaji is the classic example of how an underdog can take on the mighty. So why I'm trying to bring these stories is to tell you so much is there in the sports. So much is to learn from the sports. Sports is also about respecting your opponents, taking defeats not as opportunities for improvements. It's about endurance, it's about patience, it's about resilience. It's also about leading a disciplined life. Sports thus impart so many lessons. It is for us to just reflect and internalize the lessons this sports offers. A fit body, an alert mind, emotionally stable but a passionate person can achieve anything, can achieve excellence in any field, and sports is not an exception. You youngsters you have access to so many resources for any field thanks to this digital age, and I'm sure you must be using these challenges, using these resources to tackle the challenges life throws at you. So without taking much of your time, my heartiest congratulations to all the winners and my best wishes to all others. Keep motivating yourself, keep working on yourself. Try to be the best version of yourself. You need not be the best in the world. You don't have to be best of yourself. So all the very best. And I thank Dr. Praveen Suryavanshi and Dr. Ashish Gadekar for extending this invitation and giving this opportunity for me to come and share a few thoughts with the youngsters. Once again, thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, sir, to illuminate us all in so many things. Now I request Dr. Colonel Pradeep Kumar, COE, MGM University, to present vote of thanks.
Respected Mr. K.M. Prasanna, IPS, Special IG, Aurangabad Range. As I know, the IG is a progressive thinker, an astute administrator, a visionary leader, a silent worker, and a yet very humble person. And he's at the helm of affairs at the Aurangabad Range. The range is very fortunate that an officer of that caliber is there in the range to look after the entire police force under him. Shri Ankushji Kadam, Chancellor MGM University and Secretary MGM Trust, the brain and motivation behind whatever we are seeing or feeling here. Professor Vilas Sabkal, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MGM University. Unfortunately, he could not be here because of some reasons. Dr. Praveen Suryavanshi, Deputy Dean, MGM Medical College and Hospital. He's a renowned surgeon also. Dr. Ashish Gadekar, the Registrar and the driving force behind all the activities in the university. Distinguished guests, the coaches and managers, the soft tennis enthusiasts who are sitting on to my left, who have come from nooks and corners of the university. And I was very happy to see a team from a place called Zero in Arunachal Pradesh. They have gone back, but though I recognize their presence here. Today, I feel privileged to propose this vote of thanks to all those who have contributed to the success of this tournament. That is All India Inter-University Soft Tennis Tournament 21-22, which was conducted by the MGM University on behalf of AIU. We are honored to have the presence of Mr. KMM Prasanna, IPS, who kindly agreed to be the chief guest at this closing ceremony. His presence is very inspirational as we know about the professionalism and the humility which this person has, apart from being a very motivational orator and we have just seen the example of that. Our heartfelt thanks to Dr. KVS Sharma, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Maharashtra National Law University, Aurangabad, for opening the tournament on first and giving a very thought-provoking address to the students. I especially thank the Vice Chancellors, principals, directors, coaches, managers of all the universities for sending their students to the MGM University for participating in this tournament. Secondly, and needless to say, that the parents are the best well-wishers of the students. I wholeheartedly praise the parents who have made humongous contributions for motivating and encouraging the students or the participants and to come here and play this game. All officials and referees, they are the backbones of any tournament. We had most experienced officials from All India Soft Tennis Federation and some officials from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University. And I thank all of them for conducting the tournament in a flawless manner. I especially thank Mr. Hashmukh Vegda, who has come from Ahmedabad, and Mr. Sagar, who has come from Delhi, and Mr. Dicker, who is from the local university. I wish to place on record our sincerest thanks to all the principals, directors, HODs of the MGM University for supporting all administrative and technical tournament-related activities. All committees which we had organized for this tournament, they have done a wonderful job. Many thanks to them. I would also like to make a special note of appreciation to the sports department of MGM for their commitment and interest in the organization and conduct of the tournament. Full appreciation to the ground staff of MGM University who have created such a nice infrastructure and have maintained this infrastructure, which is being appreciated by each and every participant and the visitors from outside. Kudos to them. I also express sincerest gratitude to the colleges and institutes looking after the administrative arrangements as far as the stay of the students and other activities, administrative activities are concerned. A sportsman is known by 5 qualities, like IG has brought out: stamina, speed, strength, skill, and spirit. And I dare say with conviction that all the participants who competed in the AIIU STT displayed these qualities in abundance. I wish to acknowledge the efforts of sincere, disciplined, and enthusiastic players of the universities who participated in the event with great interest after putting in a lot of exemplary hard work. I must maintain that our management, that is Dr. Ashish Gadekar, the Registrar, Professor Vilas Sapkal, the Vice Chancellor, and Shri Ankushji Kadam, the Chancellor of the University, and the other staff of the University headquarters, they gave huge support and quick approvals for organizing this event. Our own organizations like Salt Restaurant, Transport Department of the University, the security staff, and the housekeeping staff, they left no stone unturned for making this tournament a success. I extend sincere thanks to them. I have been extremely fortunate to be able to draw upon the willing support of my colleagues, other HOIs, HODs, and other teaching faculties and non-teaching staff who had demonstrated initiative, involvement at every step and made the task easier and enjoyable. It is unfortunate that I cannot laud the contribution of each and every person who has contributed to this tournament, but at the same time, I remember the contribution of the technical committee and the organizing committee and all other committees which have worked. A trophy carries dust, but the memories, they last forever. And I'm sure that all the participants of this tournament will carry very fine memories from this event. If there was any omissions or there was any mistake, that was not intentional at all. And for that, I seek pardon from you all as the organizing secretary of the tournament. And I hope that we will do much better in the forthcoming tournaments which we are organizing. Next time when we meet, we will meet in a good note. Till then, goodbye and keep working hard and achieve higher benchmarks. God bless you. Jai Hind.
थैंक यू सर। इस पश्चात हम आज के इस कार्यक्रम के मुख्य हेतु की ओर बढ़ते हैं, प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन। पर उसके पहले हम इस खेल को और भी सफल बनाने के लिए जिनका प्रयास रहा उनका सम्मान करेंगे। सबसे पहले मैं मंच पर बुलाना चाहूँगा मिस्टर हसमुख, टेक्निकल ऑफिशियल एशियन गेम्स एंड चीफ रेफरी ऑफ अमेच्योर सॉफ्ट टेनिस फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया। हम स्वागत करेंगे सर का, ज़ोरदार तालियों से मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ। उस पश्चात मैं मंच पर आमंत्रित करूँगा मिस्टर संदीप सागर, टेक्निकल ऑफिशियल ASTFI player and coach from Delhi and having 21 years of experience in physical education. इसके बाद मैं मुख्य अतिथियों से विनती करता हूं कि इस खेल के विजेताओं को गौरवान्वित करें। ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट 2021-22 वुमेन कैटेगरी में 4th पोजीशन पे है पंजाबी यूनिवर्सिटी पटियाला। वुमेन कैटेगरी 4th पोजीशन पंजाबी यूनिवर्सिटी पटियाला। जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करते हैं। पंजाबी यूनिवर्सिटी पटियाला। उसके बाद 3rd पोजीशन पे है पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़। पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़। रनर अप है महर्षि दयानंद यूनिवर्सिटी रोहतक। महर्षि दयानंद यूनिवर्सिटी रोहतक। रनर अप है महर्षि दयानंद यूनिवर्सिटी रोहतक। जोरदार तालियों से सभी हम खिलाड़ियों का मनोबल बढ़ाएंगे और इसके बाद जोरदार तालियों से हम स्वागत करते हैं ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट 2021-22 वुमेन कैटेगरी विनर अन्ना यूनिवर्सिटी चेन्नई। अन्ना यूनिवर्सिटी चेन्नई। रनर अप है महर्षि दयानंद यूनिवर्सिटी रोहतक। 2nd पोजीशन पे है महर्षि दयानंद यूनिवर्सिटी रोहतक। आपके सामने महर्षि दयानंद यूनिवर्सिटी रोहतक। और इसके बाद जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करते हैं विनर अन्ना यूनिवर्सिटी चेन्नई ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट 2021-22 वुमेन कैटेगरी विनर अन्ना यूनिवर्सिटी चेन्नई। अन्ना यूनिवर्सिटी चेन्नई विनर। इसके बाद ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट 2021-22 मेन कैटेगरी 4th पोजीशन है पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़। पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़। फोर्थ पोजीशन पर है पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़। उसके बाद 3rd पोजीशन पे है अन्ना यूनिवर्सिटी चेन्नई। ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट 2021-22 मेन कैटेगरी 3rd पोजीशन पे है अन्ना यूनिवर्सिटी चेन्नई एंड रनर अप है पंजाबी यूनिवर्सिटी पटियाला। पंजाबी यूनिवर्सिटी पटियाला रनर अप। रनर अप है पंजाबी यूनिवर्सिटी पटियाला। और इसके बाद ऑल इंडिया इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी सॉफ्ट टेनिस टूर्नामेंट 2021-22 मेंस कैटेगरी विनर गुजरात टेक्नोलॉजिकल यूनिवर्सिटी अहमदाबाद। गुजरात टेक्नोलॉजिकल यूनिवर्सिटी अहमदाबाद। इसके बाद गुजरात टेक्नोलॉजिकल यूनिवर्सिटी अहमदाबाद विनर। इस पश्चात मैं मंच पर बुलाना चाहूँगा मिस्टर अभिजीत टिक्कर एंड मोहम्मद सर फ्रॉम बामू यूनिवर्सिटी। इसके पश्चात मैं अभिजीत टिक्कर जी को मंच पर बुलाना चाहूँगा। और मिस्टर मोहम्मद फ्रॉम बामू यूनिवर्सिटी। इसके बाद मैं सारे रेफरीज को मंच पर बुलाना चाहूँगा। मिस्टर दादा भाई बदाने, मिस्टर दादा भाई बदाने, मिस्टर पारस पुरसुले, मिस्टर पारस पुरसुले, मिस्टर वीर जैन, मिस्टर वीर जैन, मिस मयूरी भोसले, मिस मयूरी भोसले, मिस श्रावणी हरदे, मिस्टर राहुल उगल मुलगे एंड मिस्टर अनिल मारू। इस पश्चात किसी ऑफिशियल्स, किसी रेफरी और किसी कोच, आपको किसी को मनकत व्यक्त करना हो तो आप मंच पर आ सकते हैं। और सभी विनर्स को मैं विनती करता हूं कि आप प्लीज़ मंच की ओर आए, हम एक ग्रुप फोटो लेंगे। इसके बाद मैं आप सबको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि आप अपनी जगह पर खड़े हो जाएं। हम आज के कार्यक्रम का समारोह एमजीएम यूनिवर्सिटी
Hello. Please take your seats just for another couple of minutes. हदें शहर से निकली तो गांव-गांव चली, हदें शहर से निकली तो गांव-गांव चली, कुछ यादें मेरे संग-संग चली, सफ़र जो धूप का हुआ तो तजुर्बा हुआ, वो ज़िंदगी ही क्या जो छाँव-छाँव चली, वो ज़िंदगी ही क्या जो छाँव-छाँव चली। क्योंकि हम जहाँ भी जाते हैं हमें तजुर्बे होते हैं, कभी अच्छे तजुर्बे मिलते हैं और कभी हमें निराशा भी महसूस होती है। लेकिन जहाँ पे ऐसा एम्बियंस हो, यहाँ पे ऐसे लोग हों जो अक्सर आपके साथ खड़े दिखते हों, अक्सर स्पोर्ट्स को, क्योंकि मैं स्पोर्ट्स से रिलेटेड हूँ, स्पोर्ट्स को बढ़ावा देते हों, मैं उनको नतमस्तक होकर उनको सलाम करता हूँ। एमजीएम यूनिवर्सिटी जिस दिन से हम यहाँ पे आए हैं, मुझे लगता है कि मुझे 10-15 साल हो गए हैं यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में काम करते हुए, अलग अलग यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में जाते हुए। ये मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, ये 21 यूनिवर्सिटीज़ की आवाज़ बोल रही है कि यहाँ से एक एक कोच, मैनेजर, प्लेयर सेटिस्फाई होके जा रहा है। और मुझे ये भी खुशी है कि जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हमारे चांसलर साहब, नॉर्थ इंडियन को प्रोनाउंसिएशन में थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है इसलिए मैं सबके नाम नहीं ले सकता, लेकिन आपकी जो सोच है वो नज़र आ रही है और आपकी जो टीम है, मुझे लगता है कि आपकी सोच के साथ ही आपकी टीम ने भी बहुत बहुत बड़ा काम किया। इनके लिए जोरदार ताली। सर, हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप हम और हम बिना सोचे समझे यहाँ पे आए और जोरदार ताली। और वैसे पहले भी बोल दिया है जो हमारे ग्राउंड स्टाफ हैं, क्योंकि अक्सर बड़े बड़े लोग हमारे लिए, क्योंकि हमें मेडल मिल गया, ताड़ियाँ तो मिल जाती हैं, लेकिन वो जो हमेशा पर्दे के पीछे काम करते हैं और आप यकीन मानिए रात के 8-8 बजे तक कोड बनाते नजर आए, तो उनके लिए भी जोरदार ताड़ी। तो थैंक यू वेरी मच। ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस I must thank, because our interaction was with Mr. Colonel Pradeep, or thoroughly, personally, I believe he's a thorough gentleman with a vision and supporting nature. So जोरदार ताड़ियाँ कर्नल साहब के लिए भी। ओपनिंग में आपने बहुत अच्छे वाइस चांसलर बुलाए, उन्होंने हमें बड़ा अच्छा ज्ञान दिया। लेकिन जो आज मैं अभी मंच से गुजरते हुए बोला कि ऐसी जो पर्सनैलिटीज़ हैं, स्पेशल आईजीज़, जिनकी सोच और काम दिखता है, वो हमारी सोसाइटी के लिए ब्लेसिंग्स हैं। इनके लिए जोरदार तालियां। और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ, वैसे हमें पुलिस की ज़रूरत ना पड़े लेकिन चाहे वो महाराष्ट्र की पुलिस हो या चंडीगढ़ की पुलिस हो, ये दिन रात एक करके काम करते हैं। इनके लिए कोई फेस्टिवल नहीं है, इनके लिए कोई छुट्टी नहीं है। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड सल्यूट यू। एंड वंस अगेन आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक ईच एंड एवरीवन हु tried their best to run this tournament, and this tournament is a grand success. Thank you very much. God bless you.
थैंक यू सर। इसके बाद भी और किसी को बात करना है तो आप मंच पर आ सकते हैं। इसके बाद हम एमजे यूनिवर्सिटी गीत से हमारे आज का कार्यक्रम का समारोह करेंगे। मैं आप सबको फिर से एक बार रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि प्लीज़ आप जगह पर खड़े हो जाए। उसके बाद एक ग्रुप फोटो होगा। सारे विनर्स को मैं विनती करता हूँ कि उसके बाद आप मंच की ओर आएंगे।
परेड सावधान। यूनिवर्सिटी विद्यापीठ गीत शुरू कर।
स्वरूप रूप भव हो।
धन्यवाद। इसके बाद ग्रुप फ़ोटो के लिए मैं सभी विनर्स को मंच की ओर बुलाना चाहूँगा और आप सभी के लिए स्टेज के पीछे चाय की व्यवस्था यहाँ पर की गई है। धन्यवाद, शुभ रात्रि। फिर से एक बार मैं आपको सबको बुलाना चाहूँगा, जितने भी विनर्स हैं आप स्टेज की ओर आए, हम एक ग्रुप फ़ोटो आपका लेना चाहते हैं।
एक मी रूमवरून आलो समोर घ्यायला शुभम सगळे येणार रूमवरून आलो रूमवरून तसं पण मिळणार आपल्याला नाही मिळणार खाली बसला चहा बिस्किट घेणं उचलून समोर